6ix9ine is speaking out against the Billboard and basically saying that they're trying to cheat him out of the #1 spot on Billboard. Now basically he put out a video exposing them, exposing some of the big companies as well. Now we see where 6ix9ine put out a song called Gooba. Currently that song has 200 million streams, I believe, right? So 6ix9ine believe that the big companies are paying to keep him back and also to push other artists at the #1 spot like Ariana Grande. He was also talking about Doja Cat. He was saying a whole bunch of shit. Now what I'm going to do is play the video for y'all and you can tell me if 6ix9ine is being paranoid because he thinks that Gooba should be #1 or if you believe that 6ix9ine definitely has a point with what he's saying. Check this out, guys.
I'm going to make this real quick because I'll be real disappointed if Billboard gets paid for #1s, somehow manipulate the charts. I want the whole world to see this because what I'm about to show you is a forecast, right, of what every label in the world gets. Atlantic, Interscope, Republic, Columbia, Sony, Universal Music. Every label gets this, right? This forecast, what's today? Friday? So it was sent yesterday. This is the forecast from yesterday, right? #1, Doja Cat, Say So. #2, 6ix9ine, Gooba. #3, The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. 4, Megan Thee Stallion. #5, Ariana Grande was Stuck With You. Last night, which is completely illegal, last night, last second, like last hour, Stuck With You by Ariana Grande submits 60,000 units out of nowhere, completely out of nowhere. This is the forecast they sent every label. It puts Ariana Grande with Stuck With You at 43.7, which jumps 12 points. They went from being 5th place to 1st place out of nowhere, right? It puts Gooba 40 points. So Gooba never jumps to #1, but Ariana jumps from #5 to #1. And then they post for a very limited time. So Billboard, I'll be real disappointed because this is for every rapper, artist in the world, every genre. If you manipulate the charts, right, and you create bundles. Let's go to Gooba, right? Let's go to Gooba real quick. Gooba streamed over 200 million streams, more than Stuck With You, Doja Cat, more than every artist that released a song this week, double the times. It's a landslide, right? Sony, Doja Cat is, I believe it was Sony. Sony placed an audit to Billboard and they said, we want to see your numbers because we're not comfortable being #3. We want #1. I mean, no, I think they said we're comfortable with Tekashi being #1, but why are we #3? So Universal Music has put an audit in and Sony has put an audit in because literally you're manipulating the charts now. So Billboard, the world is watching and saying, why y'all cheat? If y'all doing this to every artist in the world, how can an artist that works hard get #1? How?
So as I was saying, 6ix9ine is being very vocal. He thinks that Billboard is being paid to keep him back. Now, to be honest, I understand everything that Tekashi 6ix9ine is saying, but at the end of the day, this is the world we live in, and maybe they just don't like you, Tekashi. You ever think of that? Maybe because of the whole snitch. I don't even want to say the snitching thing because I don't want to tell any lies on these companies or Billboard, but we can clearly see that there's something not right about this whole situation with 6ix9ine. But leave your comments, as I said. Let me know if you think that 6ix9ine is being paranoid, or do you think that Billboard is being paid to keep other artists down? Alright guys, so now I want to talk about Young Buck. Now it's been a while since I did any story on Young Buck, but it seems like Young Buck is filing for bankruptcy, and I'm going to read some of the articles so you guys understand everything, and then we're going to talk about it a bit. So it says, Young Buck files for bankruptcy, and that may be his best chess move on 50 Cent. People have many reasons to file for bankruptcy, but Young Buck's may be the most unique of the lot. At the moment, Buck is spending his days in lockup after getting arrested just before Christmas. The former G-Unit member was apprehended on a child abandonment charge on December the 20th, 2019, and has since been kept behind bars as a felony fugitive. Not only does Young Buck have legal woes, but financial too. Buck is in large amount of debt, owing $415,892.04 to the IRS, as well as a significant sums to the mothers of his 6 children and the Georgia Department of Human Services. According to All Hip Hop, it makes sense then that he filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy protection. Young Buck is no stranger to filing Chapter 13 claims. He did the same thing in 2010 following an IRS raid on his home. At the time, Buck was reportedly planning to sue 50 Cent and other parties associated with G-Unit for $5 million over a dispute with record contract. The beef between Buck and 50 has not died down over the last decade, and the latest bankruptcy filing state that he disputes any money owed to 50 Cent and G-Unit and asks that all executory contracts with G-Unit or Curtis Jackson be voided, leading to the belief that the bankruptcy business might just be Buck's way of getting the Animal Ambition rapper out of his hair. The past week, 50 Cent took the opportunity to have a go at the former protege after a trans woman claimed last year that she had a thing with Buck. 50 made reference to the fact by writing on IG, "Hey, is 2020 Gay Pride Parade cancelled?" asking for a friend, Young Buck. LOL. Young Buck might be thinking bankruptcy. Is it worth it? So what do y'all think, guys, about Young Buck filing for bankruptcy? Basically, they're saying that Young Buck is trying to play the system. He's trying to pull a fast one on 50 Cent by not paying any money. Also, all that money that he owes to his baby mother, he owes to the IRS, and he's basically just trying to cheat the system. Well, we're just gonna have to watch and see, but I don't think that Young Buck is dead broke. But obviously Young Buck, he hasn't put out any new music for a long time now. He's behind bars. So maybe that money has dried up. I don't know. And I know a lot of persons are not going to believe this with Young Buck because of the fact that he did it in the past. They're just going to say that he's doing this shit again. But as I said, guys, just leave your comments and let me know. I really respect Young Buck as a rapper. I think 50 Cent did him dirty. I said it before and I'll definitely say it again. But that's what happened when you go up against a boss like 50 Cent. We all know that 50 Cent is one of the smarter rappers of last generation. We see where he has his TV show Power. That's a big hit series. Well, it's actually finished right now, but I think they're about to do some spin-off. So yeah, 50 Cent, as I said, a smart rapper. Young Buck, I don't think he was that smart when he was doing business with 50 Cent. But as I said, guys, leave your comments and let me know how y'all feel. Anyway, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, you can hit the thumbs down button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. And turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post new content. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.